right, Brother Joe. Even us that ain't said no cuss words last week at the job. What's our scales look like? Do they balance out? We're scarcely going to make it. We're almost going to miss it. Every Sunday morning, and that's what I don't understand. Every Sunday morning, every Sunday night, and every Wednesday night. Brother Dillard, and we're barely going to make it. Dear God, have church every night and let me come. If I'm barely going to make it again Sunday morning, Sunday night, and Wednesday night, have it every night of the week, all 7 days. And I'll be there. Because, Brother Roy, I almost didn't make it. And you know what there is after that? Coming up short. He said, I press toward the mark of the high calling of Jesus Christ. But there is a chance, Brother David, that I can come up short. Tell this story, and I'm going to close. There was an Olympic runner that trained months to run the Olympic race. He trained every day, every morning. He'd get up at the crack of daylight, Sister Naomi. He'd train all day. He'd run till he couldn't run no more. Some days, Brother Dillard, he'd run till he passed slam out. Every day of his life for a solid year. He'd get up and run. And would put weights on his ankles and his arms. Run with those weights on and then take them off and run again. Trying to get his legs and stuff in shape where he could run this race. On the last day, he said, I'm tired. I'm going to take a rest. I'm going to take a day off. I'm going to run today. I'm going to sit at home. But there was another racer that was doing the same thing he done, right? And while he was at home resting that last day of the year, he was out running, training, just the same as every other day, Brother Joe. Finally come time to race, the Olympics rolled around. He gets his little suit on, gets suited up, gets his shoes on, gets them tied just right, Brother Dillard. He said, I got this. I know I out-trained all the rest of these boys. I know they didn't train as much as I did. I got this in the bag. He said, I'm going to win this race. Ain't nobody going to beat me. So they fire off. They take off running. He runs and leaves everybody behind. He's way out in the front of the pack, Brother Roy. And all of a sudden, he looks over next to him. There's a young boy that's shoulder to shoulder with him. Arm in arm. They're running with everything they got, Brother Roy. And they get almost to the finish line. They get almost there. And that boy passes him by just less than a half an inch. The tip toe of his tennis shoe crossed the line a fraction of a second, Brother David, before the other one. He come up less than a quarter of an inch. They said if you measured it, he come up less than a quarter of an inch short of winning the race. And when they asked the boy that won, he's standing there, confetti falling down, and he's all being praised. They said, son, how does it feel to win this race? And what did you do to prepare for this race? He said, oh, it's the best feeling in the world. He said, I've won the Olympics. I won this race. I got the gold medal. He said, feels pretty good. They said, what did you do to prepare for this race? He said, last year, 365 days a year, I run every day of my life. Then they come to the one that lost by just that little bit. Brother Ike, they said, what'd you do? He said, you run pretty good. He said, I run 364 days. If I trained one more day, I might have could have won the race. He come up less than a quarter of an inch short. He took one day off. If I get to the gates of heaven, and and Jesus looks at me and he says, you did run well. Who did hinder you? You come up just about that much short. You missed one Sunday night of service. You missed one Wednesday night that you could have been there. Wasn't nothing wrong. You just missed. You came up just a little short. You see, next year, Brother Dillard, that Olympic runner, he can train 365 days, he can run again. He gonna have another opportunity, Brother David. But when I stand before the Lord, if I come up short that one time, I don't have another opportunity to go get ready to run again. He said, you got this life only. The way you live now is what's going to determine where you live later. He said, you did run well, but who did hinder you? Who stopped you just a fraction of an inch short of making it to heaven? Sister Ann, if you will, come. Coming up, just a little bit short. Just a little bit, not much. Just one little bit short. Brother Roy, there was a man in the Bible that God told him, said, or Jesus told him, he come to Jesus and he said, Master, Master, what must I do to inherit eternal life? He said, well, you keep the 10 Commandments. Don't kill nobody. Honor your father and mother. Don't have no other gods before me, Aunt Willie. He said, Master, all of these things have I done from my birth. He said, yet lackest thou one thing. Take up your